Ray-Pec community, hello. Welcome to another installment of Staff Spotlight. Now, you remember a couple weeks ago when we came before you, we had Todd Schnocky, who was a 30-year veteran of this school district. Today, I found a newbie like myself. Abe Lewis, our industrial tech teacher from the high school, joins us today. Abe, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
Glad
you
to be
for
here.
thank you for being here. Yeah, so you're new like myself, first year here in Ray-Pec. So tell me about your journey to this point in time.
My path's probably not the traditional path that most people take. COVID probably put things in perspective for me, but just a little bit of my past. This is my 16th year in education. My first 7 years were at Harrisonville, teacher and coach there. Taught high school science and was involved in basketball and golf. After my experience there, went to Adrian. I was administrator, high school principal, and athletic director for 8 years there. And then 2020, March got shut down. I was home all the time, and I kind of enjoyed being around my family a lot more than I kind of thought it would be, and it put things in perspective for me. So I kind of took a leap of faith and kind of put my family first and came here, and I'm really excited to be here in my new role as industrial tech teacher at the high school.
Yeah, we'd love to have you here. It was a great find for us, and we're glad to have you on board. Because one of the things we brought you on board for was our machining program and helping out and developing that. So tell me what that's been like, what our machining program is, and how kids might get involved in it.
You know, the machining program, I'll be honest, to walk in, I didn't have a huge background in it, me personally. I knew a lot of people involved in it. My dad had worked as a machinist, and quite a few of the jobs he's had previously in roles in his profession. But, you know, one thing that it came into is like a great opportunity for our students. Career education is important. Machining is just one avenue that Ray-Pec has now and will continue to have in the future for our students. Our kids, through a co-op with Metropolitan Community College, have the opportunity to get instruction by some great professionals, and I'm in there to assist in that learning process as well. A 3-hour block course. They will come out of that with a lathe certificate in the ability to take that and to be job ready. They will also, after the completion of the program for Ray-Pec during the summer, for example, our student this year, after graduation, he will start an internship at a minimum of $15 an hour, where he will work Monday through Thursdays, and Fridays will still be on campus at MCC, and that can lead right into the workforce after the completion of that internship. So it's a great opportunity for our students to get in there and learn a trade. They will learn how to use a manual lathe, manual mill, drill presses, band saws, and then they will transition over to the last part of the program, working with CNC machines. So that experience will make them workforce and job ready and be ready to hit the ground running as soon as they graduate.
That's outstanding. And I know certifications are something, a part of our strategic plan that we want to continue to provide opportunities for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Part of this bond election that we have coming up on April the 6th is additional emphasis in the career-oriented education. Talk to me a little bit about how important that is for kids.
You know, I think kind of what we've all went through recently, like when the world kind of gets shut down, there's still a backbone of our communities and a backbone of our, states that exist. And that career-oriented education is a huge part that give our kids an avenue, not only in their immediate completion of high school to maybe put a bridge on what they're trying to find, but also for a long-term aspect. I think one thing that was fitting, and it's kind of I was in the office at MCC and talking to one of their instructors, and one of their graduates, he would have probably been around 30 by the time he graduated. He's probably my age now, 35, 37 years old. But he said he kind of struggled in life, couldn't find a place for him to be, and he went through the program at MCC, and at 30 years old, so way later than we want some of our kids to be doing that, but he had walked in to tell the professors there that he had just got a raise to $40 an hour.
Wow.
And so now let's fast forward to what that means to our kids. If our kids can come in and be involved not only in machining but any career education program, there's that opportunity for immediate financial relief, financial benefit, along with a purpose, a sense in life that they can have that can provide for them and their future families. That's a huge benefit, and can do that by, much quicker than maybe our college graduates will do. They can get this financial incentive at 19, 20, 21 years old, and some of our students, and college is a great path as well, they may be more on the 22, 23-year-old. So, I mean, it's a huge gain that career education can get for setting them up for their lifelong journey.
And it goes into our overall philosophy here at Ray-Pec of how we prepare every student all students for the opportunities that come before them, if it's a college bound or those more in the trades and certificates. So that's why this bond election is so important.
Yes.
So that's excellent. So switching gears a little bit, you're brand new to Ray-Pec, so am I. What do you learn so far of the Ray-Pec School District? What kind of stands out to you as being a special place?
You know, I kind of compare it to, so there's a professional and personal side. I kind of look at this. So to be honest, one of the things that drew me and my family to coming to Ray-Pec was really just kind of options for a student, for my own children that they will have as potential students. And I can go back and like I'll connect this to kind of another one of my roles as assistant basketball coach. It was the first day at our camp this summer, and Coach Germain brought in 4 seniors, you know, 4 graduates. They had just played, finished their careers, and he had them speak in front of our basketball team. And I thought it was awesome. You know, my kids, I was getting ready to take them to summer school, so that, you know, they were in there, and they got up and just spoke about their journey at Ray-Pec, all that they had learned, all that their teachers, the school, the structure provide for them. You know, there were 2 white students, 2 black students, and I thought there, and I said, of my background, I thought, what a great experience my kids are going to have now to be involved in this culture, in this community, to listen to these 4 young men get up there and talk like they were really probably, I thought they would have been 30-year-olds coming in, just the maturity, the poise, the class that they displayed. That's a testament to what Coach Germain's done in his program, but also to our entire school district. And I just thought to myself, like, man, this is a place for my kids to be. And to piggyback on that, like, you know, you take all that the middle school, elementaries have to offer with programs, and then you carry that into preparing them to the future when you kind of get into the high school and the secondary level. Like, you know, I teach engineering as well. I teach home maintenance repair. You know, I'm practicing it myself and then trying to take that to kids. Maybe it's not a career, but, you know, I probably saved myself thousands of dollars myself tiling my bathroom, and we're able to give those opportunities to kids as well. So, you know, just taking that aspect professionally about what it provided opportunities for my own children was why I felt I needed to be here. And I think my kids will have opportunities I didn't even know existed. And I know through bond issues, through other programs, the school district is really trying to continue to provide every avenue they can, so when kids walk out of here that they will be successful for their career, their life. So
it is an impressive offering what we offer kids, and we're only going to continue to do that because we truly believe it's for all students. And you know, we've called ourselves the destination district, but really it is. People are coming to Ray-Pec because of what we're offering our kids. So thank you for being here today. Appreciate that, and I'm glad to have you aboard.
Yeah. I'm excited to be here and look forward to my future and growing as a professional and see my kids grow up in this district.
Excellent. Thank you, Abe. Ray-Pec community, that was Abe Lewis, industrial tech teacher at the high school. Join us again next week as we have another exciting guest here on Staff Spotlight. But until then, stay warm, keep smiling, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.